First match of the day here in GNL Week 2. Once again, we got the Boshi Monkeys represented by Atari, usually an undead player, but today, at least on the first map, he's challenged in random against our very good friend Burrow, who's part of Wild Fish alongside elusive players like Lucker and Stars and Stripes and Guru, who defeated me last week, Tamok, Sickboy, all these guys in there. So usually Burrow listed as Night Elf here. I thought he was an orc, but alright, apparently not. This is around 1500 MMA and we are good to go, everybody, once I find the right buttons. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, thank you guys for being so patient with me as we kick things off in Gym Newbie League. Atari, the third brother that we have in this league, next to D-Baser and Blood Ninja, hailing from Malta, apparently. Burrow from the US of A, West Coast represented, and I don't know how many bits this guy has. Every time he tunes into the stream, gives us 100 bits, says good morning. So Burrow, I know it's not that late for you. I think it's -8, that would be 10 AM. So Burrow, good morning from my side this far. We're ending up, random was a mistake. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. A little bit of a lag. I hope this fixes itself. Oh, pause, baby. I think he's playing on Wi-Fi. I'll avenge you, Neo. Not really, I'll probably lose. Good luck, mate. Good luck. So, interesting orc mirror. I heard that Atari has wonderful strategies, such as teching before building an altar, rushing to frostworms, etc, etc. So he's a little bit, no, he's a very outside the box player, and so far it remains true. Blade Master Headhunters. When do we ever see that? So we have a little bit of a lag fest here by Atari. Oh, the colors are wrong, by the way. There we go. And Burrow being chased across the map. Yeah, I heard that Atari is playing on a Mac laptop, but not real sure. Atari is the best player on Boshi Monkeys, and I won't apologize to the rest of the team because they all know it's true. Yeah, Boshi Monkeys, man, last week they did great. They won pretty much every single match that we had for them. But okay, Burrow also with the Headhunters. Oh damn, really hope it fixes itself. So it's... Wait, did he build a single unit? No, right? We were persuaded by the overlay, which was wrong. So Burrow is the one with the tower. Burrow is the one with the headhunters. We do have a warmer, but I think it's just for lumber. Look at this save. Oh my. There was like 0 HP left, which might be the case for the shop as well. Poor little peon is giving his life for the infrastructure of Atari's base, and I think Burrow is doing the right thing. He... I think his main is orc. The homepage says it's Night Elf, but Atari certainly not a main orc, and yeah, he might feel that, but it's only random for the first set of the series, so it should all be fine. Another good peon save by Atari. So his tech is a lot faster, despite the shop, which he has to rebuild to keep the Blade Master up, and with that the harass up. But I think Burrow is well aware of these fast tech strategies by Atari, and is just going for a rush. And why not? This might very well be a Firelord push. And what do you do with a Blade Master alone if a faster Firelord push comes into your base? That's pretty much a build auto win. Oh, thank you for the big raid. Was it Soen? I'm not 100% sure. My Korean friend? Thank you. I don't know if he knows any other orc units than Wyvern. Thus far, a lot of gold, a lot of resources for Atari, but it feels like he needs some more time. Ah, he's at the tavern. Yeah. Firelord push. There we go. He didn't call the boys yet. for some towers, even though a couple of peons are idling. But it's just mass summons. Mass summons, and he hits the perfect time. Bye-bye beasteries. There's no chance he gets this beastery up, is there? Farseer went to the shop, got the Dust of Appearance, and poor Atari, 1600 gold. And no chance to spend it. No racks. He never built it to tech faster. Oh. And no beasteries. And now, soon to have no burrows. Yes, there was a GG. Oh, how unfortunate. But Burrow Rush has indeed a good morning. Concealed Hill goes to our friend from the West Coast. Hard countered. Very, very nicely identified that this is some cheese, this is some tricks, and he didn't let it unfold. He wasn't pressured too hard by the Blade Master. But found the right response, and that is counter pressure. I really want to donate 100 bits to Burrow Rush now. So if he's close to LA, he can buy a gummy bear from that. Feel free to restart next time. Don't continue your play because of me. I can play later as well. Don't stress yourself because of me. Yeah, there seems to be some issues with the internet at Atari's place currently. The ISP not too graceful for him, but lag seemed worse than advertised. Yeah, there were quite some spikes, and I really don't want to pressure them into playing. If it's not great for Atari, then we can certainly play some ladder until 7 PM. How does Burrow Rush convince everyone to go random? I think he's just donating 100 bits. Problem is we're on the other side of the planet. True. There's no great solution for them to play, I guess. US East, EU North. Or Burrow Rush is giving him a big ping advantage. And this time we get the real races. That is Burrow Rush with Orc against Atari with Undead. And now I'm really curious about these crazy strat that have been advertised. And of course, just as last week, it's very, very wonderful to see the teammates of the participants represented in chat cheering for their players. I heard there's gonna be the same for Ambition later. Burrow cheating back to Warcraft viewers of a real Atari matchup. No, we're gonna get that now. And Burrow, fair play, real fair play, is giving a big ping advantage to his opponent. So, shut up, D-Baser. All good fun, of course. Got a second match up and running. Now, 1-0 for Burrow Rush. And if I'm not mistaken, Burrow Rush also Boshi Monkeys, right? Boshi Monkeys are just winning every single game on this stream. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that is. Oh no, Burrow Rush was at the fishes. The wild fishes. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Atari is with his brothers. Yeah. So Burrow Rush about to end the stream streak of the monkeys. Did you say you were a cock? I forgot. What's a cock? We will show you. We will show you when our teams meet. And you will feel the magnificence of a cock. Shout out to the wild fish. There we go. Burrow Rush opens standard once again with CORSAIR headhunters. Woo, it's the weekend. Is there a scooter fan coming? I got it. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. People told me, especially Baron told me, that this would be happening. Look at this build. Necropolis into Ghoul, into Tech, into Tier 2 Altar. This is amazing. We've seen this, I think, twice in pro games. Once by 120 and once by Ted. But the coaches knew. And the coaches probably told Burrow Rush. So will Burrow Rush seriously go... will they seriously go for a Burrow Rush? What WTF? Yeah, that is a very unique build indeed. But is it survivable? Is the question. I mean, all he has to defend himself is ghouls. And this is real rough. I mean, he can rebuild the Acolytes. This is what the second Necropolis is for. But that's one. Oh. Damn, Burrow Rush putting on a clinic, finding the right solutions. But this, of course, will be an extremely fast tier 2. Faster as... This is the fastest tier 2 you can do. Ever, I think. Is there a faster tier 2 build without cheating or hacking or whatever? I don't think so. Crypt Lord it is. CORSAIR outside the base, so Burrow Rush. Is that enough damage? Do you know what to do? Oh, he's supply blocked and wants to build a 6th Acolyte, which is not happening. Love that Burrow Rush is going for the Voodoo Launch here on the left-hand side. He can just apply pressure more and more, so there's no chance for the Crypt Lord to unfold. Don't know if this is the right idea by Burrow Rush. Rushing into Wind Riders feels much smarter. But there's also early tier 2, so you can go early Gargoyles and early Web, right? What's the idea behind this build? I was told it's mass Frostworms. Probably also how Edo started playing Warcraft. To me, it's fascinating that Atari survived this. But of course, there's a lot of pressure. I wouldn't be too surprised to see another Fire Lord push here. But against Undead, it's kind of hard. Okay. The fastest tier 3. We are prior to 5 minutes and tier 3 is on the way. He did it. He survived the critical stage of this build. And that's the I have nothing but my lumber workers tier 1 stage. Oh boy. Beetles of course do a lot of damage to headhunters and Burrow Rush has to retreat. He got a decent chunk of experience, but also not the craziest amount. And now Burrow Rush has to show that he got some micro! Focus fire started stepping, creating some distance between beetles, ghouls and headhunters, keep them safe. And Burrow Rush got a safety watchtower and off we go Beastery. Let's see if he goes 2 for Wyvern and follows this idea. I mean, Shadowhunter Wyvern. Yeah, Shadowhunter it is. Nice. So this is gonna be a lot of piercing damage. If he identifies that this is Frostworms, which it should be, because there's no slaughterhouse or anything. There's no temple. there's no real production except ghouls from the crypt, so the only chance for this is worms, right? So against worms, headhunters are nice, wyvern are nice, bat riders are decent. You need quite a few of these worms because they can get hexed, and then there are big birds that don't do anything. Not the big orange birds, big lazy bad birds. No sack pit? You don't need the sack pit anymore. Arzonyx. That was patched. As you can see, number 1, number 2, off we go. Big blue birds. But here's the pressure. Oh, the chain lightning hits hard. Atari has to survive a little more. It takes so long. He basically has 9 minutes of nothing. If not more. But once they're out, a couple of them, it's not the greatest damage type, etc. against headhunters, but for that he has a couple of ghouls. So, I have no idea. This is the cool thing about not pro level. Oh my god, he went for Spike Carapace and not Impale. About not super pro level. Everything can be decided within one fight if one player slips. This is the Newbie League, so we can expect anything, and I love it. Nice!
Players' forces are under attack.
Is it just me, or don't you need a sack pit anymore for a boneyard? Just what I said, mate. That was, I think a year ago this was patched. But don't you mind? Remo keeps on forgetting that as well, and I have to remind him over and over about his own patch notes. But what an idiot, right? Oh man, nasty creep jack. Atari, of course, no impale to dodge. This still gets the right click. And heal wards. Heal wards can be incredible, and they are. And one more kill is level 3. The bats are coming in. Shadowhunter has hex, right? Yes, he does. Quite some damage, but mostly on beetles. This is not the worst I've ever seen. Pearl Hamburg, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 3 month, way to go. Exactly, exactly. Here's the Frostworm, number 1. No way he slows him down and surrounds him here. Ooh, not responding quickly enough. We have a tower here by Burrow Rush, by the way, to deny any sort of expansion plays by Atari. Big question. Will we see the Frostworm upgrade? I kind of forgot how it's called. I haven't seen that in so long. Frozen Breath? Is it that simple? Yeah, right? It's pretty plain.
Under siege.
I'm so impressed that he survives up to the 10-minute mark.
Are under attack.
And Burrow Rush? Not countering this with Wyvern or more Headhunter? Just Bat Riders. And in the absence of Fiends, I'm not sure what's better. I think Bats and Wyvern are equally great. There's also no Coil Nova. Like, Wyvern would dominate. So there's no Dispel against Hex, which means these big dragons will soon be little birds. Oh, one of them is gone, and the second one is gone too. Just a second before the armor upgrade finishes. That is very unfortunate. That was so expensive. That wasn't even a hex. And so you can use the hex on the Crypt Lord who's not fighting at all. How to make 14 supply disappear. But we don't give up. We just build more worms. Burrow Rush is playing this very solid. This is super uber mega cheese by Atari. Ah, here's the switch by Burrow Rush. Tier 3 into Wyvern. I think that's the smartest choice. Piercing damage, really good against worms. You can trade effectively. You can always hex a little bit. And there is, except the worms, nothing that can attack the worms. The Wyvern. You can always go back to Bat Riders if you want to. Since worms have a lot of HP, there's gonna be... Oh no, here's the bird. What a lovely owl this is. The poison will stack up massively as well. I mean, 1315 HP. It's a lot of poison damage. Finally catching the stream again. And yeah, you got a tier 3 rush into Mass Frostworm play. Atari is from Poland? No, that is Malta. Polish flag is red and white. Still only 2 Frostworms. This might change in a second.
Player's forces are under
4. He's also refusing to build a DK or something, right? I mean, if you slow down your opponent's army, you don't need a speed boost yourself. Smart. Bull Rush still 700 gold. Should he go for an expansion if he can't afford it? Because it feels like Atari is still not very confident with his army and build. So he's tier 3 now. Go for it, Tiny. Yes, exactly what he's doing. And then you can trade even better. Such a fast Crypt Lord who also got cat guys. Good scout by Burrow Rush. Not forgetting about that. Feels like Atari is pretty blind at the moment. Not knowing what's happening. Didn't use the Beetles too much. He's just hitting the W. Do we have cement upgrade? Yes. Okay, so burrows are kind of safe. I mean, if your name is Burrow Rush, then your #1 priority should be to keep the burrows safe. We got Bat Riders, Headhunters, couple of Wyvern, Shadowhunter. Oh, God, 1 defend upgrade is not enough. He continues creeping, despite being level 5 already. Okay. Oh, Hex on 1, Bat Riders, man, that was massive. So, 2 worms left, new Bat Riders coming in. There's a big mischance here of 25% on the Headhunters throwing uphill, but it's still enough. It's still enough. Shadowhunter, careful! Being slowed so hard by this. But not as long as it was once in the past where it was 10 seconds duration. Lol. And again, the Bat Rider is so close to an upgrade. Now we got +2 defense. As the Bat Rider damage is somehow physical. Armor does reduce the... justify the means. And these worms don't seem to be too crazy in this game because they're perfectly countered by Hex! And he can just detonate against it if he needs to. Hex lasts 1,000,000 years against units. It's nuts. It's so nuts. Sometimes it feels a little too strong against heroes, but then you see it against units and it's out of this world. Burrow Rush, 2,000 gold. Thanks to this expansion. And why not? He can expand 3 times more. Oh my god.
A player's forces
Shoot
are
an
under attack.
entire Great Hall of peons. Well, gotta get that lumber. So Burrow Rush in full control. Is there a way out for Atari? Or is he a one-trick pony? Really, really feels like Burrow Rush was prepared for
A
this.
player's forces are under attack.
Just as he scouted the fast tier 2 in game 1, he identified the situation very fast in game 2 as well. Scouting, absolute key. How powerful is the Cryptlord ult? Nobody really knows. I would say it's below medium. Can't really target it. It's a little bit of damage and it's a little bit of lifesteal. Against a lot of units, that is a lot, but it also takes some time. You can't call this locusts back. Some people think it's really, really, really good, but I don't know. So now you need a lot more bats, thanks to the second upgrade being done. Still not enough though. One worm down. Man, these armor upgrades are making things a lot harder for Burrow Rush though. We got Warsong Battle Drums. Nice, +8. And is Atari seriously somehow coming back into this?
A player's forces
It feels like it gets harder and harder for Burrow Rush. And the third defense upgrade is on the way. But okay, maybe it all ends now. Hex, Bad Riders, Focus Fire. If only had Envenomed Spears, that would look even easier. And that's another worm down. How many worms have fallen this game? Poor TC also. Basically just providing an aura. Level 6, will we see the ult? He has full mana. Local Swarm, everybody. Haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, they are just nibbling away at a couple of units. As I said, it's not the greatest damage. And you barely even felt it. So, I mean, you see it a little better now. It's like 13 damage per attack or something. Nice to use it against workers, actually. If only you had Impale now, huh? And the Beetles are harassing this expansion. Okay, he's doing everything to stay in this game. But Burrow Rush still has 700 gold. Atari could have used a couple of these peons for himself, as he is now lumber starved. As ghouls have to go further and further away. He only has 2 as well. So, chat, what do you think? How good is the Cryptlord Ultimate? KW. Looks like they're having fun. And that's the most important thing here in Gym Newbie League. Best ulti in the game? Close, close, close. Had crazy impact for sure. It's insanely good for tanking. Isn't it too unreliable though? And I mean, once your opponent sees the ultimate, he will not focus your Cryptlord anymore. It's the best 4-on-4 ult in the game. Really? Feels weird because he's giving birth to those swarms despite being male. Oh damn. Town Portal traded for a Town Portal, which is usually better for the one with the better economy. Which at the moment, I think is actually Atari, because he's fully mining at 10. And Burrow Rush is in upkeep, so at max 14, but this expansion is not running well. Wait, who gets more gold? Oh no, this is who has more gold. Who gets more gold? See? Even. We get Liquid Fire Bats now, though. To be honest, I think this gold graph is a little broken. Numbers are good, but way too unreliable. I think so too, Toggy. And of course you need a couple of units around the crypt lord, otherwise it doesn't work as well. So what's next? Close to earthquake, by the way. Oh no, the bats level 6. There it is. Chain lightning only jumps once. And it is earthquake. Nice. How to counter a frost worm? Go earthquake, eh? No income anymore for Atari now. He can build another expansion, but I don't think Burrow Rush will allow him to. This doesn't feel like 22 minutes at all. I wasn't even looking at the gold mine because I thought, okay, we're in mid-game stages. After seeing an ultimate. Yeah, I know. But that tiny Great Hall thing was a good choice for Burrow Rush. So, of course, Atari is not expanding. He's just building more worms. But Burrow Rush thinks that he's expanding. And he's a little fooled as he has no expansion. No TP. Is this enough? No, it's not enough damage, is it? Gotta be so careful. He's not careful. Oh! Oh my god, there's so many wyvern. Imagine a Nova now. Ultimate again. As you see, you can't really control where it hits, but yeah. Cryptlord is getting a lot of HP back from it. New worms appearing. And the supply gap is actually closing quite a bit. Dude, is Atari seriously winning this? Today we learned Cryptlord Ultimate doesn't stop if you're getting hexed. There's no TP. Oh my god, big invul committed. And Cryptlord looks like it's day one.
Player's forces
no way, everybody. How epic. Now kill this Great Hall. And what is Burrow Rush going to do? Atari, you madman! The guts it takes to play the entire game with basically below 30 XP. I think he can still take out these wyvern very, very quickly, and then it's basically only the hero left. Okay, Hex, focus. Should attack the other worm, I think. But okay, he gets it eventually. No ultimate at the moment, of course. Both are trading heavily, and once again, 14 supply gone, level 3 TC. And the Tri-Hero of ORC should be it. Beetles cleaned out. Cryptlord can only do so much without a disable. And there is Hex. There is Stomp. Level 1 Stomp, by the way. Lol. But why not? Will he go for the... Oh, it's Shockwave! Yes, of course it's not Stomp, it's Shockwave. And he will TP out trying his best, but with only 15 supply, we see long distance mining for Burrow Rush gets a little bit of income. And all Atari can do is to summon some beetles. We still got liquid fire, so if it comes down to a base race, Burrow Rush should win this. 25 minutes left. More creeping on this TC for higher level Shockwave. Atari is scouting if there's an expansion, but there's not. With a well-timed local swarm, he could take out all the workers, maybe go up to level 8, but it's a long way at this stage. Wow, at two moments in the game, I thought Atari might take this, even if it's unrealistic. There was a little bit of chance if his opponent is getting nervous. Whoa, here we start again. And now he keeps the convoy safe.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC actually makes it to 5. 4. Atari only losing because of ping? Ping is way worse for Burrow Rush. Burrow Rush is playing at around like 170 or something. But Atari might have spikes, that's true. But that's what you get for playing on Wi-Fi. I think this is it. I think this is the end. Will we see one more Locust Swarm? Oh, Hex! Can't activate Locust Swarm while hexed. Shockwave, oh no! The big buck is dead and so are the small ones. 6-6-4 GG by Atari. Burrow Rush takes this 2-0. But man, I want all the Atari games in the near future here at GNL. I wasn't lied to. The Atari builds, I would have loved for the first game to also be Orc and Undead, to see more crazy things of Atari. I am officially an Atari fan. But I'm also very much a Burrow Rush fan. Burrow Rush, for once, you made my morning. And I'm very, very happy about that. Burrow Rush 4-0 this season. Damn! I really want to donate some bits to this guy now. But the D-Baser, Blood Ninja, and Atari family showing up strong here in GNL. I think nobody really has to be ashamed. They had a good week. DLDYO 100 bits. Oh yeah, it's Friday. It's my favorite announcer. What did I do to deserve this? Probably supporting us really well, my man. Probably supporting us really well. So next up is Ambition versus Creepy. Burrow Rush 100 bits, good morning. Boom. This guy. Whenever you see and hear a good morning on this stream, it's probably from the master of Orc Air, that is Burrow Rush. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Big smile on my face. I hope Atari is doing fine as well. Wasn't the perfect conditions for both, but I love to see outside the box strategies. I love to see my man Burrow Rush. And I think Wild Fish can be pretty strong. If they knew Atari would do this, if Jats and Lucka, the coaches of Wild Fish, or some of the teammates, reported this weird strategies, then they coached him real well on how to respond to it. Especially on map 1, there was ultra hard counter with the Fire Lord. Also on map 2, well done. So next up is Ambition versus Creepy. Ambition, apparently a well-known streamer from Hungary under the name of NRG. And his opponent, Creepy from Russia. I think I played him on ladder, if I'm not mistaken. He's known in GNL under also a different name. Something with Noir. Yeah. If only my memory would work. Noir revoir. Noir revoir. So that's next. I throw you guys into a little break. We might have time. The game is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. So my 7 p.m., which is not necessarily your 7 p.m. But in 10 minutes, if you guys have topics to discuss or any teams to shout out, any GNL gossip, let me know. Be right back.